Alright, so the bucket is in now the container. So here's the container. So the water is going to come in through here, right, from the other container, all the way over to here, then feeds from here, and then does its normal swirl thing that it normally does. It then goes around the corner and feeds into this guy right there. So it'll be a top filter right there, or excuse me, a surface skimmer at the top. Then comes and feeds into this. And then this will have all my biological media and sponges. So then it comes into here, raises up, and just simply exits that way towards the pond. Ta-da. So, and this right here is in the event that this should be blocked with anything, sponge, surface media, or just whatever filtration media I'm using, it can still exit out of here and I won't overflow this bad boy into the yard. So that's that. I realized that the holes at the bottom probably mean that I'm going to be circumventing this whole process and going straight into here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put sponges. I'm going to fill those holes up, I think, because it would make more sense to me. I can unplug them in the future if I think that they're not doing much or doing more. It doesn't really matter. The holes are there, and I can plug them if I want to, because I just use some Effie floss, you know, that white stuff that you get at the aquarium place. So that's easy to do if I need to. I just want water to go through it, and I don't want to try. I want detritus to fall out of it and water to go through it. So that's it. Okay, here is the bucket filter in all of its glory. Down with the Christmas tree, up with the bucket. So it's running now. It doesn't have its lid on, but essentially the water is coming through here, through the pump, into the Tetra Pond UV filter, or UV light. That's going to kill all the algae when we get a new bulb. It goes into there, goes into the swirl filter, where it swirls around. There is a surface skimmer, which you can't really see in there. Kinda, you can hear it. It's right there. Right in there. Anyway, surface skimmer comes down into here and then flows into this guy. Makes cute little bubbles, see, as it flows in, and then swirls around. And I think I drilled one too many holes, and I don't think it's working as intended, but then again, I didn't really say that I knew what I was doing. Anyway, so what I've done is I've put in the bottom there is my sponge, all the way at the bottom. I gotta take it out for you, but essentially it's all the way right there. And then along the top, I've used my media. This is that recycled plastic material that I got at the garden store. They basically put it around trees instead of mulch, so it's like recycled tires and whatnot. So it's that's what it is. Anyway, I've been using that as my biological media. So that is in here. It's my chemical filtration bag, which is the carbon. That's in here. There's another one in there. Anyway, I was going to have it doing another surface skimming, filtering into it, but it worked out that that wasn't going to work out. So that's really not doing anything at all now. Yeah, I mean, I could take this down and then it could basically take its input from there if I want to, but I don't need to do that. You can see down there at the bottom, there's a tube that goes all the way down to the bottom, and it's pulling all the water from the top here all the way down into the sponge, into the filtration media, the biological filtration media, and then through the intake down there at the bottom, right there, and then exiting out into the pond. That's where it is. So you can see that. In the event that that bottom intake should be stopped up with debris or God knows what, this whole thing will fill up, and it'll then taking it from the top. It'll still kind of work, but not really. I think this is a backup thing right here on the top. Then it'll start skimming the top of the surface and then filling in from the top and then exiting here, which is not efficient because it's coming here and exiting here. I'll just have to check it once in a while and make sure it's not doing that. But that's really just in case this gets too clogged up with garbage, then this will exit. So there's holes at the bottom of the bucket. We already showed you that, but anyway, that's where the water primarily is coming from before it gets into this guy. But there's so much stuff around the intake, like sponges and again this media, that it's running through that first. So I think it's a better system than the Christmas tree because it's more tight-knit and there's more water flow. See how much water is cruising through there? All right. So I'm still getting a secondary swirl thing going on here around the outside, and I'm now more focused on the media inside this guy. So I think that's a better situation. We'll see. If it doesn't, it might just be the exact same, honestly. But hey, I'm just trying out different stuff. Thanks for watching. And again, if anybody could tell me why my Sarracenia is doing that and tipped over, that'd be really awesome. I know there's probably not a lot of Sarracenia experts out there, but the damn thing should be straight up and down. I don't know if it's a nutritional thing or whatever, but it's pretty annoying. Thanks, bye.